All right, this is Tucker Lawrence from 1340 The Fan. I'm with Coach Spavital, the co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach this year. Coach, what are your observations so far on your position group so far this year?
You know, just a lot of excitement, a lot of experience coming back, which hadn't been this way in a while. So excited to get them out there and go. A lot of depth, which I'm fired up about. So there's going to be a good competition. You know, kids have worked hard and they're eager to get out there.
You talked about that experience and depth. I'm going to hit on a player, Dakota Allen. Got him back last year. What's it mean for him coming back this year for his senior year?
Oh, he's huge. You know, he's obviously a really good football player, but he's also a good leader. The thing that I think that's been awesome for him here in the last year is just people, his approach to the game and how people see it. You know, that locker room sees how he works, how he tries to take care of his body, how he busts his tail when, you know, nobody's looking. You know, obviously Saturdays he's a really good football player, but it's what he does up until then that I think is huge for this program and this team.
Talk about Jordan Brooks too. How well do both these players complement each other on the defensive side?
Good, you know. They're very competitive kids, so they push each other well. You know, and with the depth and experience we got back there, it's not just those guys pushing each other. There's a lot more, you know, with the Braden Stringers, Christian Taylors, Rico Jeffers. You know, good competition with Colin Hill and Tony Jones too. So that's the one thing that is going to be fun. Is I feel it's a very unselfish group. They're very prideful in it, but they also know how to compete and they know the role and they cheer for their teammates, which is huge.
In your mind, what do you think needs to happen for y'all to win the Big 12 this year?
Well, got to stop the offenses and score a lot of points. You know, our goal right now is to be the best Texas Tech football program we can coming into this first game. So we got to look in the mirror a lot, and we got to make sure we work all our weaknesses this month of August, and then get ready to go. But you know, I think there's an excitement and I think there's a kind of an eagerness to get out there by our defense for the first time, because, you know, we made some improvements last year, but they've got something to prove, and I'm hoping that, you know, that this month they'll work their tail off and we'll get to that point.
You have any freshmen you think are going to stand out this year?
You know, you never know until you get the pads on, but I've been really pleased with not just the freshman linebackers, just the whole freshman class has been a very mature group, worked really, really hard this summer, fit right in. Obviously got some leadership above as an example, which we haven't had. So, but excited about them. I mean, we'll see. There's a lot they're going to get their opportunities. You know, we practice. We get a lot of good reps, fast reps with the way Coach Kingsbury's offense works. So defensively, we're going to have some guys get them opportunities. So we'll see what they do with it.
You got a lot of recruits coming in, not this year, but the next year, the 2019 season. What does that mean for Texas Tech going forward as a program?
You know, it's a good start to building a foundation. I think people can identify what we're doing and can see it, and the guys that we're recruiting are it's visible to that the future's bright.
All right, one final question: who do you think is going to be the breakout star on this Red Raider team?
You know, I think one of those young DBs that redshirted last year. You know, Adrian Fry, those kind of guys are guys that stand out. They had good springs and can continue to get better day in, day out. So, you know, up front we've got a lot of experience coming back, but, you know, and defensively in the back end as well. But some of those young guys were sitting their time and last year, and I'd be excited to see what they do this fall.